catches your name. Your coat on the chair still smells like rain. You lean in slow, like you already know. My heart's not steady when you go. So don't let go, not yet. My hands remember every touch we get. The room goes soft when you're near, and all my quiet turns to music here. Stay here with me, stay here with me. Let the whole world wait. Stay here with me, stay here with me, till the last note fades. You laugh in the corner, your eyes on mine, a gold ring of steam around your wine. The sax comes through like a second voice, saying love like this was always choice. So don't let go, not yet. My hands remember every touch we get. The room goes soft when you're near, and all my quiet turns to music here. Stay here with me, stay here with me. Let the whole world wait. Stay here with me, stay here with me, till the last note fades. If morning finds us, let it find us slow, with your head on my shoulder and the embers low. I don't need forever to know it's true, just this midnight, me and you. Stay here with me, stay here with me. Let the whole world wait. Stay here with me, stay here with me, till the last note fades. Stay here with me, till the last note fades. I found your mug by the sink, blue rim chipped on the side. You left it there like a question, and I kept pouring the night. The kettle gave up its steam, the clock kept a private score. I was counting the spoons in the drawer. it turns to yours. You leaned on the counter, tired, hair pinned up with a pin. Said you're still awake, and I said looks that way again. Then the elevator music slid thin through the closing doors, like a borrowed smile from the next floor, drifting out and gone before. You rinsed that blue rim mug, I watched your sleeve brush foam, and something in me stood up, like it finally knew its home. We talk like old friends, but my hands no more. We laugh like old friends, then the room feels sore. I keep reaching for a simple name, and it turns to yours. It turns to yours. No thunder, no grand reveal, just your elbow, the sink light sheen, the hush between the clatter, and a one I'd never named. We talk like old friends, but my hands no more. We laugh like old friends, then the room feels sore. I keep reaching for a simple name, and it turns to yours. It turns to yours. Now the cupboards hum low, and the night lets go. I was lonely in that kitchen, then you stayed, and I grew hope. You stay. Chairs on the tables, the tab is signed, a folded letter rests under the wine. Glass marks a circle on the white cloth square. You pull my coat in like you meant to care. I came in carrying old train dust. Your hands were patient, steady enough to make the whole room quiet around me, like even the mirrors finally agreed. I feel safe here beside you, safe here beside you. No grand rescue, just your calm. I can breathe now, I can belong. The jukebox sleeps in a red glass glow. Your laugh still lingers low and slow. I read the never asked me to be new. You held the edges until they were through, and the past in my pockets quit making its noise when your thumb found mine like it knew my voice. I feel safe here, beside you, beside you. Safe here, beside you. No grand rescue, just your calm. I can breathe now, I can belong. I used to think peace was a prize for the lucky, with closed off lies, but it's this table, this folded page, a quiet smile staying in place. I feel safe here, beside you, beside you. Safe here, beside you. Let the old ache fade out slow. I am home now, I know, I know. Under the glass, the letter stays, and so do we. The carriage is nearly empty, one janitor half asleep. You sit across from me in gray, like something I can't keep. Your coat is on the hook by the door, still waiting where you left it there. I watch the sleeve move with the sway, like a hand that isn't there. I can forgive, I won't erase. I keep the marks, I keep the grace. What we were still has a face I can forgive, I won't erase. You say my name like it's fragile glass, then laugh when the train gives a groan. We both look out at the blackened fields and the milk-white sky coming on. I don't need you to be the same, I don't need the hurt to be small. Some things were heavy in my chest, and still I'm glad for it all. I can forgive, I won't erase. I keep the marks, I keep the grace. What we were still has a face I can forgive, I won't erase. was turning pale. The first blue edge begins to show. I thought I lost you to the years, but I just learned to let you go. I can forgive, I won't erase. I keep the marks, I keep the grace. What we were still has a face. I can forgive, I won't erase. You left your coat by the door, gray wool, one sleeve folded in. I watched the balcony breathe above the hush of the town. Your hand stayed calm on my arm, like you had time to spare. Keep me beside you, keep me beside you. My heart learns your pace. I used to count every sound, the sink, the floor, the latch, the rain. Now I let the hours pass, while your voice mends the edges. The city turns under cloud, and I don't feel so alone. Keep me beside you, keep me beside you. My heart learns your pace. You don't ask me to bloom fast, you just leave room for it. And the dark below us feels farther away tonight. Keep me beside you, keep me beside you. My heart learns your pace. Keep me beside you, keep me beside you. I can stay like this. The cafe keeps its corners dim. One lamp leans over the shelf. sugar tin. Your old coat hangs by the door, like it's waiting for someone more. I fold my hands around the cup, watch steam rise, then give it up. The chair across me stays so still. I let the silence do what it will. I used to call your name like it could hold the rain. Now it just circles through and fades before it reaches you. I'm letting it go, one breath at a time. I'm letting it go, and I'm still alive. That coat by the door can keep what it knew. I'm letting it go to make room for me. The waiter wipes the counter clean, like he's erasing what I've seen. A spoon taps softly on my plate, a little sound to change the weight. I look outside at the empty walk, the closed up houses, the sleeping block, and something in me loose and slow. A thread I tied too tight for too long ago. I thought that hurt was mine, a room I had to live inside. But every corner here is teaching me to breathe this clear. I'm letting it go, one breath at a time. I'm letting it go, and I'm still alive. That coat by the door can keep what it knew. I'm letting it go to make room for me. The sax lifts low like a careful hand, not to pull me back, just understand. I don't need the ache to prove it was real. I can leave it here and still feel. I'm letting it go, one breath at a time. I'm letting it go, and I'm still alive. That coat by the door can keep what it knew. I'm letting it go to make room for me. The room gets softer, my name comes back, not from the past, from where I'm at. The lobby keeps its linen light, the bellhop glides, then slips from sight. Your coat hangs loose on one armchair and one empty chair. Waits there piano knows our careful pace. Its silver keys, your changing face. We speak in looks, then let it go, like steam from cups on the windowsill. You stand like you might leave for good. I stand where I said I would. Then your smile breaks the line, and I feel you crossing back in time. Stay one more step, stay one more spin. Let the room fold us in. Stay one more step, stay one more spin, till we meet again. The sax player leans into blue, then finds a laugh inside of you. Your hand in mine, so almost gone, now moves like it belonged all along. The empty chair beside the keys no longer looks like a disease. It looks like proof the night held room for your return, for our whole tune. You were a door half shut by fear. Now you are suddenly here, and the distance we survived turns to gold across your eyes. Stay one more step, stay one more spin. Let the room fold us in. Stay one more step, stay one more spin, till we meet again. Let the last slow sway begin. Let the old ache settle in. Then you laugh and I laugh too, like the world made room for you. Stay one more step, stay one more spin. Let the room fold us in. Stay one more step, stay one more spin, till we meet again. Stay one more step, stay one more spin. Now the night lets us in. Stay one more step, stay one more spin, till we meet again. Look at us now. The car is almost empty. Your hand stays close to mine. A pale line in the window before the day can find. Your coat hangs by the door, sleeves resting on the rail, like you stepped out for a moment and left a little trail. You say you've got your reasons, I say I've got mine too. But the seat between us narrows every time I look at you. Take my hand, begin again. can start before the light. Take my hand, begin again. I'm still here if you are. The glass keeps holding shadows, the rails hum soft and low. You count the stops between us like names you used to know. I don't ask for forever, I just ask for this ride, for one honest breath together with nothing left to hide. Your eyes lift off the floor, now mine don't look away. Something steady is arriving with the edge of day. Take my hand, begin again. We can start before the light. Take my hand, begin again. I'm still here if you are. And if your heart is careful, mine has learned that song. We can carry all this silence and still move along. That cold can keep the cold out till you choose your name. I won't rush the morning, I only want the flame. Take my hand, begin again. We can start before the light. Take my hand, begin again. I'm still here if you are. Take my hand, we can start before the light. The cafe kept its promise. One lamp, one low-lit table. Your mug left a ring of cinnamon on the scarred wood by the window. My coat was still there, hanging by the door. Buttons caught in the seam like I'd left a part of me before. I kept my hands in my lap, kept my voice too neat, but every little pause had your name in the steam. Then you looked up slow like you knew all along, and the distance in the room began to thin and crack and gone. I'm done with the cover, done with the pose. I'm choosing the truth now, that's what you should know. You and me, we were never lost, just walking around the coast. I'm done with the cover, done with the pose, and I'm here. I told you how I flinch when a feeling that forgotten coat of mine didn't feel forgotten anymore. I'm done with the cover, done with the pose. I'm choosing the truth now. That's what you should know. You and me, we were never lost, just walking around the coast. I'm done with the cover, done with the pose, and I'm here. Now the quiet feels kinder than the stories I made. Your smile on the table moves like shade through shade. I don't need a perfect line or a polished alibi, just the chair, the light, your hand, and the nerve to say it right. I'm done with the cover, done with the pose. I'm choosing the truth now. That's what you should know. You and me, we were never lost, just walking around the coast. I'm done with the cover, done with the pose, and I'm here. The coat stays by the door. I don't need it tonight. We walk out together into ordinary life. The room is down to one blue lamp, and chairs on tables turned and stacked. My heel taps out a nervous map across the floor and back. You pour the last of what I need, like you've got all the time in town. No rush in your hands when you reach, no hurry in the sound. I came in with my edges up, all sharp talk and a guarded chin, but you just let the silence land and let my breathing settle in. Safe with you, I lean in slow. Safe with you, and I let go. Candlelight on your face moves like water, soft and slow. Safe with you, that's where I know. The sax is sleeping by the stand. The check has vanished from the tray. Your smile stays where my fear began, then clears the smoke away. You ask me one more honest thing, I answer without guarding the door. It feels like placing keys in place and not checking once more. Call it being strong, to keep my distance, keep my line. But you make room without a word, and every quiet feels like mine. Safe with you, I lean in slow. Safe with you, and I let go. Candlelight on your face moves like water, soft and slow. Safe with you, that's where I know. If the whole room falls to dark, I still won't lose my way. You hold the shape of listening long enough for me to stay. And all the restless in my chest turns to something open new. I was braced for the fall, but the fall was through. Safe with you, I lean in slow. Safe with you, and I let go. Candlelight on your face moves like water, soft and slow. Safe with you, my steady place. Safe with you, I breathe and know. Candlelight on your face stays with me when the curtain closes low. Safe with you, that's where I go. Candle wax makes a small white hill on a corner table for two. Your glass leaves a ring on the wood, like something we meant to do. I kept my smile in my coat, folded tight at the seam. You watched it slip from my hands like a note from a dream. Then the room went thin, and the band leaned in, and I let you see what I keep within. One last slow dance, stay in my hands. Let the goodbye wait, let the goodbye I know what this means, but your name in my mouth turns fear into please. Headlights drifted across the ceiling, blue then gold then gone. Your thumb traced the side of my cup like you knew what I was on. I said I was fine, I was fine. You gave me that look, the one that undid my guard without touching a book. Then the room went still, and the sax took the hill, and I almost said what I couldn't tell. One last slow dance, stay in my hands. Let the goodbye wait, let the goodbye wait. One last slow dance, I know what this means, but your name in my mouth turns fear into please. If I open my chest, you might hear the truth, not the polished part I keep out or use. I don't want it forever, I just want tonight to stop acting brave. but your name in my mouth turns fear into please. Candle wax, corner table, your coat on the chair, one last slow dance, and I'm already there. Marble shine on my shoes. He left the lobby half done. A key card by the ashtray, and your coat still on my arm. The pianist keeps the corners soft as folded linen, while the elevator hums down the hall, then out of sight. I can trace the cracked plate where we nearly broke apart. I can name the small bad weather that once lived in my heart. Still your name in the glass doesn't cut the same way now. It just asks me very quietly, can I stay? I forgive you, I remember. I forgive you, I stay, softly stay. I forgive you, I remember, and I choose you anyway. Choose you anyway. There was that waiter with the roses, watching us not speak, and the salt beside the olives looked like winter on a spoon. You laughed once at the jukebox, and the room leaned closer as the elevator music thinned behind the closing doors. I won't call the damage empty, I won't bless the darker years. They still sit between us like rain on folded mirrors. But your hand found mine again, and it didn't ask for grace, it just held its place. Maybe love is not a clean room, maybe it keeps the marks. A chipped glass, a bent spoon, a note tucked in the dark. I don't need the past erased, I only need it named. So when the door swings open, I know what changed. I forgive you, I remember. I forgive you, I stay, stay with me. I forgive you, I remember, and I choose you anyway. Choose you anyway. I sugar jar, counting all the things I left unsaid. Window glass, a half-turned sign, steam rising off the tea you said. I kept my smile in a paper cup, folded small, pressed flat, out of sight. But your eyes knew the shape of me before I chose the truthful light. The chairs were stacked, the till went blank, that old tune slipped through the hall. Then I let one honest word take the weight from every wall. I'm done with the hiding, done with the trace. I want my own name on my own face. If it still shakes, let it shake. I'm done with the hiding, I'm here awake. By the pastry case, the air went cool, and the clock kept tapping soft and plain. You said, take your time, and meant it like rain on the curb after rain. I saw our old years in the spoon, bent and bright and easy to hold. Not every ache is meant to stay. Some things loosen when they're told. The last cups clinked, the floor got still, a hush moved through the room. Then I watched my silence leave, like a coat I'd outgrown too soon. I'm done with the hiding, done with the trace. I want my own name on my own face. If it still shakes, let it shake. I'm done with the hiding, I'm here awake. Elevator music fades behind the closing doors. All that borrowed polish slips off the floor. What's left is simple: a chair, a light, your hand, and me not running. Finally where I stand, I'm done with the hiding, done with the trace. I want my own name on my own face. If it still shakes, let it shake. I'm done with the hiding, I'm here awake, here awake. I'm here awake. I'm here awake. The chairs are on their tables, the ice has started to melt. I kept my coat on by the doorway, just in case I felt what I felt. You slid me your last clean napkin, like you knew I'd need a place. And candlelight crossed the table, then moved across your face. I came in here guarded, hands folded tight as a note. You didn't let let it float on the air between us, where my panic used to stay. And something in your patience made the hard edges sway. I feel safe beside you, safe enough to stay, safe enough to listen when the room goes gray. If I leave before it breaks me, it won't mean I'm afraid. I just needed your soft steadiness to show me I could fade. The sax still leans in the corner, like it heard every word. The bartender wiped the counter and pretended not to look. You smiled at my quiet shaking, like it was only rain, like you'd learned the shape of waiting, and you didn't call it pain. I was ready to vanish at the first wrong turn of night, but your hand on the table kept the whole thing light. Not a promise, not a verdict, just a warm, unhurried sign that my heart could sit beside you and not fall out of line. I feel safe beside you, safe enough to stay, safe enough to listen when the room goes gray. If I leave before it breaks me, it won't mean I'm afraid. I just needed your soft steadiness to show me I could fade. Now the candles are lower and the last glass rings thin. You ask for my umbrella like you already know I'm leaving. I wanna ask for forever, but that would sharpen this. So I give you my careful smile and let the moment miss. I'm walking out slower than I came in, not because I lost you, because I began. Candlelight on your face still follows me down